Good morning, everyone. Another installment of Wellness Wednesday. I am April Dupree, and of course, we're with our resident fitness and nutrition expert, Mackie Showstone. If you can't tell, we are at the gorgeous City Park, one of my favorite places, and we are talking about hip and mid-spine mobility. This is something that we haven't really talked about in detail before. Over the next 5 weeks, Mackie is going to show us some amazing moves in order to be able to make these areas better. So tell us what you got. I'm excited because these are two problem areas for obviously many people.
Well, you know, I'm going to ask Spencer, my son, who is certified in corrective exercise, who's actually behind the camera, to come in and narrate some of these.
Okay.
But you know, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yes.
We've got to get ready, and this is dedicated to Santa. Santa Claus, we're going to help you because with all the bending and moving, do you know, Santa, that your hips and your thoracic spine, if I could have the chief elf right here.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and you see
always
right
showing
here,
my butt on TV.
that is called the T-spine.
Okay.
And 1 through 12. But what's interesting with the hips and the spine is that they can move in 3 planes of motion, and that's really great. That's why the field goal kicker, when they're kicking, moves with the thoracic spine and the hips. That's the secret to a great kick. I had 26 of them.
Okay.
So,
let's get to what we're doing.
Well, here we go. All right, Spencer, come in and take this, and I'm going to be the guinea pig.
I thought you were about to take your shirt off. I was like, it's not that kind of show.
I can do that. I mean that.
Nuh-uh.
Children it's hot enough.
Children are paying attention. It is warm enough out here
Yeah.
today. So, all right, what we got going on, Spencer? Mackie's on the mat, and of course, you can just put 2 yoga mats together, some towels, whatever will support you. What is he doing right now?
So right now, he's doing the 90-90 hip opener, and
Okay.
it gets its name 90-90 because we have our legs at a 90-degree angle.
Makes sense.
But if you're not flexible enough to do that, if you don't have that range of motion, going less than that, you know, like 45 degrees,
Sure.
is completely fine. You'll build up to it. So
Fantastic.
this is the beginner version of it. We can do this with our hands behind our back, giving us support while we just rock back and forth, back and forth.
That looks like it feels good, too.
It really does. It's
Yep.
a great early morning, just wake up and do this in bed or get on the ground and do it. But now he's progressing, and this is what you're going to want to work up to, where you do it without having the support of your hands.
Gotcha.
So that way it's going to take your core to really stabilize you, but
Making
you're
it
going to
so
get
much
that
harder.
opening.
Oh my goodness, yes, that is definitely challenging. So, how many sets of that should we do? Does it depend?
Well, you want to go for about 5 to 10, but
Okay.
he's about to do the final progression. This is what you want to really work up to.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're just showing off, Mackie.
Yep. So what he's doing is he's doing lift-offs at the end, and that's going to help stretch out his hamstrings, his hip flexors, and his adductors.
And it's almost like you're going into like a half elevated split.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Okay, well
I mean,
that
this takes a lot of work to do.
definitely. And of course, y'all know as always, Mackie makes it look so easy because he's in better shape than all of us. But that is actually very challenging. So of course, start with that beginner exercise, and then you can work your way up from there. And what can we do if we're unable to get on the ground at all? If people are just, they're maybe having issues with, you know, just getting themselves down.
Well, a good way to do it is just bend down, and then you can just lean like this.
Oh, yes. Okay.
And go like this.
Got it. So
That's
great.
going to just do a good job of opening it up as well.
And
Great
what about
modification.
Santa being overweight a little bit? Is that he can
Now,
still
why are
do
you
it?
going to do Santa that?
He can still do it, but you want to have don't go as deep when you're doing it, and have a wall or use a stability ball as something that you can put your support on.
And Santa always is trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice to everyone by eating all of their cookies and their milk.
Exactly.
We don't need
Don't
cookies.
fat shame
Nobody
Santa.
eats-
Don't
we
fat
don't
shame
eat these
Santa.
cookies.
That's not true. He
No.
actually has cookies and milk at home.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, almond milk.
Oatmeal cookies, but
The
still.
inside scoop, guys, the inside scoop. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us for this amazing Wellness Wednesday. These are great exercises. Try them at home. Of course, you can visit maxwellnutrition.com to find all of this amazing information, and definitely visit www.welltv.com and click on the Health tab. We'll see you next week.